Hi, teammates. I do believe Jesus is the lion with the eagle's wings spoken of in Daniel 7, whose wings were plucked for the Gentiles. Now, I'm seeing symbolism of the 5 months of the locust of Revelation 9 being over and it having started in October 2018 around the 14th or 15th, and ending, either yesterday or today. So just take that to the Lord. We're in a transitional period. We're being overlapping ages is what we're doing right now. And we're being inundated with both sets of the transitional forecasting. So, it may look like it's going to be one thing, but then it shows another as well. There's 2 sets. So just be aware of that and choose the mercy side. That's what you want to choose. But it's more than that. It could go either way, it's alternate timelines. So that's what's going on. And, just keep faith in Lord Jesus. And I especially saw that symbolism last night during the iHeart Music Awards, during the Taylor Swift speech. So I've got Gematria here, Saturn Brainbender by Phil Plait, October 6, 2010. If you look that up. And the Gematria for that is Voyager probes past Saturn back in the early 80s. The pictures were incredible. We learned a lot and it inspired a generation of would-be astronomers, including me. But those spacecraft flew by Saturn at high speed. Now we have Cassini orbiting Saturn, as it has so many times since 2004. And with that residence comes views like this. It's what happens when you plan to stick around a while. Okay, so there's that stick around a while. I'm not trying to set dates, but this was back in 2010 was the article, and it's talking about 2004, so it's been a long time since then. And the Cassini on The Bachelor just now, a few days ago, the finale was on Monday and Tuesday, and basically the Bachelor, Colton Underwood, he dropped everything, which was unheard of for a bachelor, and he dropped his 2 for sure girls that he had and went for what he couldn't have, basically, which was this Cassie girl. And it's all symbolism of this Cassini spacecraft, this Cassini orbital satellite, or whatever it is, but it was launched in 97, and the Cassie symbolism could represent the stones in the timber of Zechariah 5. It's just symbolism, and we'll see what happens with that, but that just happened. So there's the Cassie knee, like the knee being under, it's just a few days afterwards. So on the timeline. And here's all the Gematria for that. If you can see that there. Okay. So I added those up and got 220969 divided by 8, which was reverse squares all the way up to single reduction kV. And that single reduction kV is 1759, if you can see that. And I got 276, 21, the point makes a 9, 125, okay? So I went to Lucius Ferenius, jar found in 1971, which is 7 years before what we look at for the timeline of being like when things got started with the 1,000 years, possibly being 1978. So This is 1971, and Jar made for wife Amica. And he was from Fresney, which equals Alan Ruck, who played Cameron Fry, like Ferris Knee. Taylor Swift thanks her fans amidst forecasts and prophecies about her tour. That's what she said in her speech last night, so I thought it was all, symbolism of the same type of deal here. And the Lucius Furenius is from 125 AD. And then I went to 219 AD, which is in the middle there, 2-1 point. And I got Coco symbolism kept coming up. So that's like the bear symbolism, the spear of the bear, which is like CAOCAO, being like the AO being like the banner. And then 276 AD, which is right there, the first part, 276, 2-1, 276. AD is Mani executed by Bahram 1. Bahram 1 came up at 276 AD, and I had a revelation that Mani, not Mani himself, but Mani as in the landscaper for my house in Lexington, who we had in, that's, my parents hired this guy, this landscaper, when we lived in this house that was like really old, and all the landscaping was torn up, and he like helped us out. And he was from Austria, and he would say, I need $200 paycheck and more mulch. He would always say that on voicemails. And so that represents just the name, not Mani himself, not the Gnostic guy, but his name represents Uzziah in Beetlejuice, is what I saw there. Okay, and then October 15, 1997, Cassini launch date. So take all this to the Lord. There's that October 15th, just like I said with the 5 months starting then, of 2018. So we need to keep watch. So thank you.